Starting a firearms business is truly one of the more serious entrepreneurial moves that you can make in retail. The opportunity is real. Gun shops, ranges, and online sellers can be genuinely rewarding businesses for the right operator. But this is also one of the most regulated retail categories in the country, and the dealers who get off to a strong start are the ones who understand the landscape before they're inside it. Hey there, I'm Ron with Tactical Pay, and this episode walks you through a proven 7-step checklist for starting your firearms business the right way. And by the end, you'll know what ready to launch actually looks like. So let's get into it. Step 1, know your business model. Before you spend $1, get clear on what you're building, because each path has different technology requirements, location rules, and daily realities. So the 4 main models are a traditional retail storefront with walk-in customers, a home-based FFL primarily selling at gun shows or online, an e-commerce FFL that specializes in selling on platforms like Gunbroker, and a shooting range with a retail component. Knowing which one you are shapes every decision that follows. Okay, step 2. Understand federal requirements and get your FFL. To sell firearms as a business, you need a federal firearms license from the ATF. The process involves ATF Form 7, a filing fee, fingerprint cards, a background check, and an in-person compliance interview with your local field office. Plan for 60 days or more from submission to approval. That timeline rarely moves faster, so factor that into your launch plan early. Laws and regulations in this space change frequently, so always consult a licensed attorney in your state before moving forward. All right, now to step 3. Form your business entity and get your EIN. Most new dealers operate as an LLC or corporation, which separates personal liabilities from business liabilities, a meaningful protection in a regulated industry. You'll also need an EIN from the IRS, required for your merchant account application later. Open a dedicated business bank account as soon as your entity is formed. Mixing personal and business finances creates accounting complications at best and compliance exposure at worst. All right, we're at step 4. Secure your location and meet ATF requirements. For storefront and range operators, this means a commercially zoned location meeting ATF's physical security standards around storage, display, and access control. For home-based and online FFLs, ATF requirements still apply to your registered address. If your business address is your home, ATF has specific expectations around secure storage and inspection access. Know what's required for your model before you submit your application. All right, step 5, build your compliance infrastructure. Now, before your first sale, you need a bound book to record every firearm acquisition and disposition, a reliable 4473 workflow, and a clear NICS background check process. This is where a purpose-built firearms POS earns its place. Digitizing 4473s, maintaining your bound book automatically, and keeping your records audit ready as part of normal daily operations. All right, on to step 6. Choose your POS system and merchant services company. These 2 decisions belong together, and this is the step where most new dealers make a costly mistake. Your POS should be purpose-built for FFLs, with compliance tools, serialized inventory tracking, and integrations suited to your business model. Platforms like Celerant, Bravo, and Rapid Gun Systems are designed with FFL compliance requirements in mind from the ground up. Now, your merchant services company is equally critical because mainstream processors like Square, Stripe, and PayPal explicitly prohibit firearms transactions. And some will even approve your account, then freeze it the moment they identify what you sell. So, working with a processor that specializes in firearms from day one means you won't be rebuilding your payment setup when you can least afford it. Step 7, open your doors, and that means however it looks for you. For a storefront or range, this is your grand opening. For an e-commerce seller, it's launching your Gunbroker account or going live on your website. For a home-based FFL, it might be setting up at your first gun show. It's exciting. So the way that you structure your business is different for everyone, but the foundation is the same. The right license, the right structure, the right compliance tools, and technology partners who understand this industry. Get those pieces in place and you're set up to grow. Listen, starting a firearms business takes more preparation than most retail categories, but it's doable and it's rewarding. Dealers who invest in building the foundation correctly, well, they don't spend their first years correcting avoidable problems. Thanks for watching and subscribe to the show. And when you're ready to talk through your payment setup, tacticalpay.com is where to start.